you're about to have a lot of your long-term projects and goals start to yield fruit for you. You have this catalyst energy here, and I feel like I'm getting the phrase like an overnight success takes about 10 years, and I feel like that's kind of what you're coming into right now. Like, and I feel like what you're about to experience is going to be kind of sudden, and it's going to be a little bit more than you expected it to be, because there does come this energy of like surprise coming through. There is this energy here that you're moving into, and it's Sagittarian energy. And for me, the Temperance card has always kind of given this energy of galvanization, and that's the process of like making steel stronger using water, and I kind of get that with the cups on the Temperance card. But I feel like you're kind of in that energy right now, and it feels like your personal goal within yourself, like aside from these tangible goals you've been trying to manifest, it seems like you've been putting a lot of work into making yourself stronger. There really is this like fortification energy that pops through, and it kind of seems like life really threw a lot at you at one point. I kind of see you kind of coming into this like soldier energy within yourself, and it kind of seems like you really had to toughen up in the face of everything that you've gone through, especially with trying to manifest this like financial, this career goal that you've got coming in. It does kind of seem like with part of your healing energy, you really come into this energy of gratitude. And especially, like, this is kind of specific, but there's this energy of being very grateful for, like, the protection that you've received from the universe, to keep you on the path that you're on right now. So it may be the case that you've had, like, weird things come up in your life where at first it's been devastating and it's really felt like the end of everything. But later you, like, find out more and more details about it, and you find out that like situation had saved you from something, and it kind of seems like you're really coming into a place of like being able to look back and see how you've been kept safe from things that maybe tried to like take you off of your path or really tried to knock you down. There is this energy of like really just like something trying to knock you down. It could be like even be like a person like trying to humble you, and it kind of seems like a lot of the healing that you've experienced does kind of revolve around a lot of clarity involving that. And like, there is this energy of like understanding that a lot of the times that the opinions that the people around you have are usually just based around the way that they see themselves. And it sounds very cliche, but I feel like you're specifically getting into the idea of like for example, if you really like yourself, like you have like a really strong sense of self-esteem and self-respect, anybody who holds themselves to a lower standard of self-esteem or has lower self-esteem might view you as arrogant, and that's not a result of you being arrogant. That's their perspective, because they look at it and they wonder, oh, how dare they expect that from themselves? I would never be so entitled. And that's how they view it. And that's okay. That's maybe how they were taught. But it's not necessarily correct, because, like, as you know, as somebody who's adjusted your standard for yourself, they deserve those things too. They just might see it differently. And I think that you're really coming into this understanding of, like, not really paying too much attention to the opinions that other people have of you, because you understand how that perspective plays into it. And you understand that everybody has opinions that are kind of just based on their reality, and it's very easy for other people to really not see the things that you've gone through, not see like the darker parts of you, and really assume that things are easy for you. And that's not always the case. It doesn't, especially in your case, it really doesn't seem like things have been easy for you, but it seems like you're releasing yourself from like the mental processes of wondering why people think what they think, because you understand that there are so many situations that could lead another person to thinking what they think, and you have no control over them. You can only act in your own sense of integrity. And I really see you coming into this justice energy here, and I really see you standing strong in that like very discerning, very logical, and very like fair energy towards yourself and towards the people around you. It's also this energy of people are how they are, and that's okay. I can work around that. And that's a very like stable and abundant energy to be in for yourself. You can really create a lot with that. And it does feel like part of that healing with understanding people's perspectives is like kind of coming into the understanding of where the people around you have, like, for example, if they've said things in the past that have hurt your feelings, you're now coming to terms with that in a better way than you used to be. But it's also the case that you are coming into an understanding of, and it sounds so simple, again, it sounds so cliche, but if you don't hang out or surround yourself with people who make you sad, you just won't be as sad. And it really is that easy. And it feels like you're really coming into this uncomplicated energy of really not making, like, when other people like throw things at you and they have like harsh opinions of you and they are outwardly mean to you, it's very easy to take it personal, because by definition it kind of is. But I feel like you're not taking it personally because you understand that you simply don't have to, because it's not personal. Again, it's a reflection of how that other person feels about themselves. It has nothing to do with you. And I feel like that new like mindset, that new strategy is kind of, it's just kind of working its way out and like adjusting other mindsets that you have, and it feels like that healing is coming to you on a cellular level now. I feel like it's something that is working its way all the way through to like things that almost would seem like it had nothing to do, but when you adjust that standard, the rest adjusts itself as well. And I feel like you're kind of coming into that energy for yourself. Also with like the rationalization of these like really emotional energies, like how other people feel about you, how other people treat you, I feel like you're really unburdening yourself by like intellectualizing that. And like it feels like I know people say you can't think about your emotions, you have to work through them, but sometimes the solution is to just think about them. Sometimes it is just an issue of thinking about them in different ways, and I feel like you've really come into a place of like almost this like detachment, and it just kind of feels like you don't let yourself get worked up about things that don't need it anymore. And I feel like that's brought you into this place of clarity, because you're ending your reading with moving forward with the Chariot. It seems like you've really come into a place of uniting your head and your heart energy, and it's really pulling you into this place of balance again with that Sagittarian energy from before. It's really exciting. But thank you as always for letting me read your cards. I really appreciate it.